Hello everybody and welcome back to the Daggerwin Multifarm on Farm Simulator 25 with Freddy. Join me this morning. I've just finished off a few little jobs. Cows still need feeding. There's quite a lot of work to do here on the server this morning. Looks like someone's either been rather busy overnight or there's not been really many players active on our side. Either way, jobs need doing. Don't want to tip them out. I'm just here loading potatoes over at the potato processing plant. This is still from the original harvest that we've done. Still quite a lot to load. It's not overly too quick at processing, and we have an abundance of potatoes here at the moment. Oh, bunny hop glitch. Trying to fill this thing up so we can sit and process, because I actually want this big wheel loader for other jobs. So we need to load a load of stones for the cement factory. That is currently out of stones, and that is not a good thing. And one thing I've noticed as well, a lot of vehicles needing repairs and fuel again. I hate. Going to use something, fill it up. Fuel's already been purchased, got enough money coming in, no reason not filling back up. This means they're all ready for next time, for when anybody else jumps on the server. The vehicles are all ready to go for everyone. The only problem, these piles start to get low, and it might picking up full buckets, as demonstrated, because it's just leaving little bits behind. Excellent. I'll keep that going for quite a while now. I'm sure we can leave the that bucket here, because we have a different bucket for use up at the farm. Which that's where we're going now. Those trees are starting to look pretty. They'll be ready soon for me to come along and lop them all down, make a massive mess for everybody to clean up. Yeah, my speciality. The good thing with these type of lodgepole pine trees is they're pretty easy to pick up. The wheel loader and the trailer, you can actually, we'll be able to load up a lot of them in one go. So that'll be good. And transportation will be easy, and we bought a new semi here last time I was on. I've had a 1 day break because I just wasn't feeling it when I got home this morning, or yesterday morning. I was rather tired. I had a little accident at work as well, hurt my right knee. Thankfully I'm okay. The downside to having an active job, sometimes it just comes back and bite you. That takes more than that to keep me down. You see our new semi there? The tanker. We're in position. Clothes will be ready for selling tomorrow in April on the in-game calendar. That's good, because each pallet of clothes is around about £10,000 each, so last time we made just over $500,000 in clothes. It was glorious. Of course, all that's gone straight back into vehicles, land, equipment for the farm, additional productions and everything. Even though I wasn't on yesterday, I still keep up with Discord, still see what's occurring and going on. I've noticed there's been a few more players joining the opposite farm, which is excellent. Means they're a bit more active. Means we've actually got some good competition, which is good. The other thing that has now fully come out, Daggerwin himself is going to be opening up a members-only server for Calmsden. I will definitely be joining that, as I am a YouTube member by my own choice. I'm not sure at the moment whether I'll be doing any videos. I might, because Daggerwin will be doing videos for effectively daytime on the server, so I might do some for the evenings, but I definitely won't be encroaching on and recording at the same time Daggerwin is on doing any recording himself. I don't think that would be fair to Daggerwin. He does such a good job anyway, and it's nice to just jump on and just be playing. So I'll be splitting a bit of my time between this server. I'm definitely not giving up. I've been enjoying this server, enjoying playing with everybody. I'll also be jumping on to joining Calmsden, because I've been looking forward to that map coming out. It was great in 19 and 22, and I'm expecting, and from watching Daggerwin's initial videos as well, I'm expecting exactly the same again for 25. Oh, I've caught the wall. So it should be glorious. I'm looking forward to that myself. If it wasn't going to be either on the main server or this server, or Daggerwin doing it as a members only server to start with, he may change that later on, I don't know. It's completely Daggerwin's decision, it's his to play with. I was going to be looking at doing my own series on it. I have no doubt, give it a little bit of time, there'll be other glorious maps coming out for 25. It's just the process, as it was for 22, of all the modders getting all their submissions in through ModHub and getting them approved by Giants. It took Giants quite a while, but the stream of what's been coming out has been quite good, to be fair. The only thing we're missing at the moment, which is not on the mod side, but the year one for just purchase on its own. Because I bought the collector's edition, which didn't come with the year one pass. So I'm just waiting for the year one pass to come out on its own, and I will be getting that for myself. Got all the passes for 22. Don't regret a single thing on any of them. I wasn't overly thrilled with Silver Run Forest, because I thought, forestry map. Forestry has never been my big thing. I just like cutting trees down really in my way. I actually played a lot of hours on Silver Run Forest on my own. I actually ended up cutting my way through the entire map, which took quite a bit of time. But it was fun. I actually really enjoyed the map a lot more than I thought I would. I thought the roller coaster and the additional productions were absolutely great. And I thought at the end it was well worth the investment. The one thing I'm looking forward to from the year one pass already, which they already have announced sort of, is the UK map. I'm very looking forward to seeing what Giants actually come up with. Obviously, having played quite a few UK maps, both here on the Daggerwin server, both the normal server and the Multifarm, as well as doing a few of them single player as well. There is been quite a high standard set for UK maps. There's been quite a number, especially through 22, of very good UK maps. As you expect from, as I live in the UK and do a fair bit of driving around the country, I do get just how tight the roads are, and I think it was quite well represented in game. It quite a few machines you just could not get down the map. And that's exactly how it is. And some of these roads around the farms, they're not designed for these massive American style machines. They're more suited to smaller, more compact, because that's the way the farms were set up, and we can't just change all the road structure because it would cut into the farmer's land, therefore cuts into what they can actually grow and the amount they can grow. And we've got to deal with the structure the way it is. That's why UK trucks are vastly different to US trucks. Because the reason the UK stuck with a cab over design is because it's more manoeuvrable, getting around within the cities and out in some more rural areas where roads are literally that tight. I know, I drive them for a living. And some of the roads and places we go to, you wouldn't get an American style truck anywhere near it. You would not be able to turn. It's just too long, and the turning circle on it is just too big. But for the States, where you've got those big roads, especially those big highways as they call them, it is more suited to it. So what works for them, works for them. You know, a lot of their structure and infrastructure is set up for that. Ours hasn't been. We've got to make do with what we've got. Not always the easiest, but that's life. You've got to deal with the hand you've been dealt. On the field side, we've got one field harvested, one field has been sorted out, ready to go. One of the fields unfortunately needs ploughing. Job nobody loves, me included. Unfortunately, it is just one of those jobs that just needs doing. Of course, once it's ploughed, we've got to pick the stones. Should be good. Extra stones for the cement factory. I'll be taking this load of stones down as soon as we are loaded. I think this will be the last bucket load actually, once I've been waffling away. Sawmill's empty as well, so that's another job for this tractor. I need to check on the lodgepole pine in that area. Is that the trailer? Yep, that's the trailer full. So I'll drop the bucket off over here. Next out on this vehicle, again the semi. Yep, 100% full trailer, 59,400 litres of stone. It's not the best semi this, but it has served us very well on the farm. Picked up in a sale, same as the other semi got picked up in a sale. That reminds me actually, I have not checked the sale since logging in. Oh, nice JCB fast track. Which one's that? Sugar beet and red beet. Out of our price range currently. You can see the stock count because I'm on this morning with Honda Master, who I know is a console player, hence why he hasn't replied to my hello. I already know he's a console player and found that more likely replied on Discord. Fortunately, as I'm recording, I have OBS on my other screen at the moment, so I can actually see what's going on. Still trees to clear on field 24. Not a surprise. Field 25 that needs ploughing. And that's a field of sunflowers ready for harvest. Yep, that is sunflowers ready for harvest, so they need doing at some point as well. Always so many jobs. It's the one thing that's always baffled me with some players joining onto the server. It's always, oh, what he's doing, what he's doing. Look at the map. The map will tell you. Get used to reading the map. It's a source of great information. Tell you exactly what needs to be done. Have a look, see what the fertiliser states are. See what the productions are doing. See what the animals are doing. Do they need feeding? Does some milk need moving? Does some pallets need moving? There's always things to be doing. Not once have I joined the server since the very early days when we first got the server up and running. I mean, we had sort of like, I think it was 3 fields. Have I logged on and gone, oh, there's nothing to do? I can always find a job, always. Usually multiple. And my priorities are usually quite simple. Get the production sorted out, because they can run themselves for usually a couple of months. Start jumping on the animals, get them sorted out. Because again, and I've just missed my turn, thankfully there's one here. Get the animals sorted out, because again, once they're sorted out, it's usually a month or 2 before they need doing again. Now I can start the field work. Get the field work done, then back to the productions, back to the animals. Then more field work to do, more harvesting, more planting. Check on what we've got in stock. Does anything needs selling? Are we hitting peak prices? I've got the added extra at the moment. I can look at the sale, see if anything needs buying. Are any good deals? At the moment I'm only doing look at good deals because I'm not the farm manager this time round. But when I was the farm manager, it was constantly look at it, plan what's next to buy. Is there another field, another production, another tractor? I was always looking and trying to plan ahead and let the people on the server know through Discord what the next plan was, what we were looking at, how much it was going to be. Working out crop rotations so we can try and rotate the crops around our fields and get the most out of them. So that we can always have things on the go. As soon as I know these roof tiles, they need going up to, potentially, because I've not actually checked it, up to the grain elevator. One of the buildings that you can do on the map. Can't remember the name of it properly off the top of my head. But I know we were keeping the roof tiles, that's why they're not on auto selling, for doing that. Same as we've got rope now. We can do rope for the playground. Get that building going. And we get money for delivering both, so well worth the time and investment. Yes, AI cars still don't look out for trucks in this game. Just like real life. It's scary how true that statement really is in real life. So when I drive trucks for a living, I'm usually getting into, I'd say 1 to 2 near misses a day. And it's just scary how some people have just got no respect for trucks on the UK roads. They don't seem to think, as I catch the fence, oh, I caught something's bleedy bin. They have no respect for the facts. An empty truck with an empty trailer on in the UK is around 17 tonne. That hitting a 1 tonne car is going to make a very big mess of that car. At maximum weight for a UK truck, it is 44,000 kilograms, so 44 tonne. That versus a 1 tonne car, It's simple physics. 44 tonne versus 1 tonne to 1.5 tonne for some of the bigger, more robust cars. Even still, bigger, robust car. Yes, you've got crumple zones on pretty much all modern cars. A truck does not have a crumple zone. It's not designed to crumple. It is solid steel. It does not forgive, and it does not care. It is designed to do one job: carry big weight over long distance. And yes, big trucks do not move particularly quickly, especially when heavy. Even when empty, they don't move that fast. Still, give them space. Because unfortunately, we don't get a lot of space, and we are so big, we have to be so careful. Ah, there's the forklift. It'll be around here somewhere. For the electric forklift. I don't think we have a charging point for this yet. I'll have to speak to Addy about that. Because that's a massive tut-tut. Because we're going to need a charging point for this. Get these loaded up, especially as they're due for selling tomorrow. Not sure how many there is currently. And typical, I've not done that the best, have I? Oh, I've really done that quite poorly, haven't I? Well, there's a will, there is a way to fix it. Keep your pallets just off the ground, just enough so they won't go under. Use the pallets themselves. Line yourself up. Give it a little nudge. Make sure you're straight. Look at that. Now and go down. All the way in. Oh, look at that. That's so much better. So much neater. A little bit of perseverance goes a long, long way. Did notice the spinneries are empty. The cotton that was previously planted has been harvested and has been processed. I think it's been processed. I know it's been processed through the spinneries. It wasn't processed through the rope maker by the look of it. So that's fine. Or it was or some of it may have been processed through the rope maker and may have been deactivated where it was completed. I do not know. I was not even on for the harvest. There we go, that's in. So that'll be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 38, so there's £380,000 worth of clothes just sat there. Add to our 221, that's going to be quite a nice little payday. I said to somebody, I think it was a little while ago actually, he was saying about doing things for making profit. He was asking, oh, is there a bad thing to plant? So well, all things make profit, so is profit really a bad thing? And the answer was no. And we were in a position where it didn't really matter, because this was back on Farm Sim 22 when I was farm manager for Multifarm for that period. And we were at the position, it didn't matter really what he planted. all that mattered really was getting something planted. So it was, yeah, plant what you like, everything's going to make profit. And it was, oh, I fancy doing this, can't remember what it was. And it was, yep, go ahead, plant it. There we go. That's all loaded up nicely now. So another job done. Yep, looking at the map, our lovely fields. Have a look at soil composition, and we've only got a single stage of fertilising on that field, which is so close to being grown. Right, that really needs to be a priority job. And I'm going to need a small John Deere again with the narrow tyres. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set this off on a worker. We need access and permission to use workers for the server. That is granted purely by the administrators. And it's purely on time of how you're getting on and if they think you're going to be okay with it. It was quite a while before I had access. Not because I was bad in any way or foolish or anything like that. It was just, I was quite happy at the time, just jumping on and getting on with things. So it didn't really bother me. It was only when the farm initially that I was playing on started to get really big and I couldn't manage all the fields on my own, especially for the time that I'm playing, because as you can tell, there doesn't tend to be many people on when I'm playing. And that's because it is currently 10 to 6 in the morning. There's a couple of people we have that play from, fuel level on that, tend to be from the States that play in the time zones that are Pacific to them. 36.3, these are ready for harvest. Excellent. Looks like somebody has been harvesting some. Doesn't look like the soybean field ready for harvest. Yep, the wood chips have not been sold in December. Such a shame. Right, I currently don't have a chainsaw on me. For those looking for the chainsaw, when you have permission to cut trees, go to the prices tab, hand tools, and it's in the vehicle. Ah. Hello, pretty. And we're back off to the job I love doing the most. Timber. Excellent. Try to get them as low down as I can. Makes stump removal a lot easier. And gives the maximum amount of tree for processing. Especially with the time it takes for these to grow. Lovely FS farm. Tree physics. Glorious. I'm only going to do a couple because plenty of trees kicking about. As this is going to be the preferred tree type for what we're going to do, just for ease of processing, ease of manoeuvring them around. They're not I don't think they're the best for literage or the best for price or anything like that. They're easy for us. And that is one of the big things. If it's easy and quick, people tend to do it. If it's complicated and awkward to do, people tend not to do it. Oak tree, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, oak 17.9. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll have to check my spreadsheet. I have all the current trees and their max growth. Check that another time. Possibly tomorrow. And hopefully there won't be as much to do on the server. One of the things I do end up doing quite a bit usually is teleporting between vehicles. You may be wondering, why is Freddy worrying about trees when there are fields to harvest and plant? And the answer is quite simple. The sawmill is production. That production, whilst it is not got anything in it and not running, is not making us money. Quite simple, really. I want money, money buys things. If I stop crashing into fences. The more things we buy, the easier we make things for ourselves. Looks like somebody has been... Yep, somebody has been clearing some of the trees I've cut down. And I didn't check that the log fork was actually down here before I brought it down. Well, there's a mistake. Somebody's driven in the field as well, by mistake, by the look of it. Oh well. And they've done exactly what I said they should do. They've just... Oh, I forgot. Reverse straight out. Minimal field destruction. So what we'll have lost would probably equate to maybe 100 or 200 pounds. Nothing. That is why I suggested doing it that way. Probably somebody dropping trees off, to be fair. So, perfectly fine. Perfectly acceptable. Mistakes happen. People forget. Probably second stage of growth, so wasn't too obvious. May have thought, oh, it's just first stage growth, I can drive in it. Yeah, mistakes happen. It's happened to us all. I've done it a couple of times. Now other people have done it a couple of times. It happens. As long as you're not doing it deliberately, all is forgotten, all is forgiven. It is literally that simple. And that's the other one I haven't checked on. I bet this is low. Lower than what it was, because it was at 480,000 litres yesterday when I logged off. Because people had been topping it up, which was great to see. And I added a load myself. Because I don't expect everyone to do everything else for me. I expect to contribute to the farm just as much as anybody else. And as those that have played with me and alongside me a number of times, they know. I contribute just as much as anybody else. I'm always happy to help out, join in. I don't mind giving up the vehicle I'm in. If somebody wants to do a job they've not done before or something like that, or wants to come by because that's their preferred job type, I will cart, I will cultivate, I will bale. And baling is one of the jobs I hate the most behind ploughing. But I will do it. So I'd much rather work as a team of people doing things rather than trying to do everything myself. Which just gets hard, difficult and annoying. See if I've got this in the trigger. Not quite, just off. So use the currently placed John Deere here. bet I've moved that just a bit too far now, haven't I? That'd be just my luck. Nope. There we go. 5,000 odd litres per tree for this tree type. You get so many of them compacting so nicely. You actually don't need this big wheel loader to move them around. I just tend to use it because it's here. You can actually pull them around on the winch that's on the back of the 9RX. And you can actually pull around two of these quite happily in one go. There we go. I did have this forestry sawmill nicely topped up last time I was on the server. Sitting just shy of 140,000 litres, which is its capacity. Unfortunately, it looks like people have either not been on, or it's just been not topped up, or both. Can't say, wasn't here. Either way, stuff that needs doing. Let's get it done. A couple of trees here. Add a couple of tens of thousands of litres and it'll run for itself for a bit. It'll clear some trees out the way so it enables other equipment to get through. Unfortunately, the size of that one means this one's not so easy to manoeuvre. Soon solve that problem. Unfortunately, drop that a bit low. Soon solve that problem. Where there's a will, there is a way. Nothing too difficult, nothing that can't be solved. A bit of resource thinking. There's always a way around a problem, and that way doesn't work. There's always another way to do stuff. There's always a way to solve your issues. Same as what I've been doing this. The worker has completed fertilising the oat field, which means we're going to get more out of it. Excellent. Money is always good, especially as we're on hard economy. We need every penny we can get. And we're doing very, very well at the moment of making money and making quite a bit of money. Which is glorious. There's one thing we have noticed from FS25. Hard economy is hard. It's not easy. It's easier on FS22. Oh, this is not FS22, this is FS25. Giants want to make it more difficult? Okay. We've just got to get more creative. They've not made it impossible. Just made it more of a challenge. It just means you need to get more creative. You've got to ensure what you're doing is profitable. By making sure fields are lined, ploughed, fertilised. Get the maximum productivity you can from what you have. As a good old adage does say, sometimes you've got to spend money to make money. Alright, 77,000, I think we'll leave that there for a minute. It's about half full, so that'll keep it going for a bit. Check on the field. Look at that. 100% fertilised. Excellent. And because I believe in it, I will refill the fertiliser spreader before I put it away. Because we're on narrow tyres, driving through the crop is not an issue. So I shall leave that there because time is ticking on, and I'll get on with a few jobs. I'll be keeping going a bit before I log off the server. I'm just conscious I do not want these videos getting too long. As for time lapses, I will be looking into some video editing software, possibly next weekend. I say next weekend, my weekends are a Wednesday and Thursday because of my shift patterns at work. So I'll be looking at video editing software then, and I'll probably start doing some time lapses from there to help you guys see a bit more of what I get up to. Probably won't be on the mornings where I'm finishing work because I don't get a huge amount of time. I do have 2 young boys who I do like to see first thing in the morning. But on a Wednesday and a Thursday where I've got a bit more time, I certainly will be doing some time lapses both here and probably once it releases on Farm as well. So until next time guys, have fun, stay safe, and for those on the server, enjoy your time. See you again soon.